Yo, 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 this is Tommy 10, the Life Man. Welcome to a second part 2 video of another shirt of Winston Wu. He's an inspirational, philosophical, motivational man. He has a website called happierbro.com. He's a very intelligent man as well. He traveled a lot to a lot of countries, and he changed his life when he have all these problems in America, like dating life, social life, and then he talks about and did his research, about all these toxic, insane problem with the culture in the society, with America, in the government law, the cost of living, in the food, all these problems in America that that at the average American may not know about, But Winston Wu is dead right. He's dead correct. If you read all his articles one by one each day, and you read it carefully, I mean, he's a very organized man. He's a very intelligent man. And I want to show you his, what his website looked like in a lot of his articles that I like reading about. And there's a lot more articles that I need to print out about Winston Wu, who is speaking the truth. And I'm going to show you what it looked like. So this is the website right here that I print out. Happy Abroad. There's Winston Wu. And he puts, escape America for a better life and love overseas. Change your location, change your life. Discover a friendlier country, foreign woman, authentic, saner cultures, healthier, I can't really see what it says, healthier love life, lower cost of living. And he wrote down why will you be happier abroad, reasons and comparison. Why foreign woman, key reasons and advantages, 12 big cities you will never hear in America. And he wrote this question that I like. Question for you: what if you could solve all your problems by getting out of America, to live in a freer, friendlier, saner, healthier, lower cost, foreign cultures? He should have put foreign country, not cultures. Well, I did that, and you can too. See below. And he write all these questions for men who aren't happy living in America. Greetings, welcome to Happy Abroad. A few questions for you. Are you a single male fed up with the horrible dating scenes and the lack of social connection in America? Do you find it too hard or impossible to meet or date any decent quality single woman in America? Do you prefer sweet, feminine, genuine woman over independent, masculine woman? And he goes on right here that he wrote, who don't like men? Do you feel alienated by America's fake, inauthentic, toxic, soulless, superficial culture and people? Are you fed up with overly high cost of living in America, lack of social freedom, and unhealthy food and lifestyle? Do you feel like America is trying to destroy your soul, bring out the worst in you, and make you go crazy? See, so Winston Wu, he's a smart guy. He wrote all these main questions for men who aren't happy in America, who don't fit in America. And if you answer all these questions he wrote on these dark words right here, if you answer all yes, then you should read this website and you should get inspired by it and learn from it. And I'm gonna go quick. He put on the 6 major ways your life will be better by getting out of America, so you will see the big picture of my message and movement. If you want to read this, you can pause the video right now. All right, let me get into it. And he put, number 1, better social life abroad. Number 2, better dating life abroad. Ooh. All right, number 3, better mental health abroad. Number 4, better physical health and food abroad. Number 5, I like this one, lower cost of living abroad, which catch my eyes and interest me. Number 6, I like this too, more freedom abroad. And I'm gonna go quick right away and show you these quick pictures of what Mr. Winston Wu White wrote down was very cool and intelligent. Right, he wrote right here, why there's more freedom abroad. And I wrote on these, and I put numbers on each of these sentences that he wrote about 6 reasons why there's more freedom abroad. And he wrote right here, America is actually one of the least free countries in the world in many ways. Here are some examples why. When I read that, I got shocked. And I laughed, I was like, oh my God, how can this be true? How can America be the least free country in the world? And I laugh and I continue to read. And I start to see Mr. Winston Wu point of view that he's right. I can see it. I can see his point of view that he's dead right. And right here he wrote, number 1, you don't have the freedom to meet people, talk to strangers, flirt with girls, or make friends in America the way you can in many foreign countries. Ever since the 1985 and 90s, Americans have become more and more closed off and mean-spirited, and flirtation has been a taboo in America since 1990. So while China, Russia, and other countries may lack political freedoms that the U.S. has, they have social freedoms that the U.S. doesn't have. That's interesting. That's true. Here's how life is when you go out and try to meet people. It's that certain people don't want to talk to you. They want you to leave them alone. And certain people will think you're some type of creep. You're going up to these girls and talk to them. And life is that when you go out in America, the social life is all about business. You go in a restaurant, store, you're trying to socialize with these employees and coworkers. They're just going to ask you some business questions. And it's all about business conversation. So it's not really a free country of what Mr. Winston Wu is trying to point out. America is not a free country. It's a business country to make money. And it's a country where you can only ask other strangers about business stuff, I see it. Number 2 is the U.S. has a controlling government that is becoming increasingly tyrannical, as we all know. But it also has the highest numbers of laws and regulations in the world. More laws equal less freedom, of course. Damn. I don't doubt about that. So how can American claim to be the land of the free? It defies logic. In contrast, Mexico has one of the fewest laws in the world. Any Mexican can tell you that Mexico is far freer than outside America. Number 2 is that what Winston Wu said is that more laws equals less freedom. When I look up the laws in America, there's way more laws in this country, in America, than other countries. I found that to be bizarre. Let's continue to number 3. America prison population is now at 2 million, which is more than any other countries. So how can the freest country have the biggest prison population? That is so damn true. I have to totally agree with Mr. Wu. How can America have, be the land of the free if there's millions of prisoners? That's just, that's just fucked up, just think about it. How can your country be a free country with millions of prisoners? Imagine there's 100 million prisoners. That type of country is not free, because that country right there wants to control people's mental mind, wants to control people like they're slaves, they're robots, and they're not free to do whatever they want to do. Number 4, I like this one. Cost of living prices in America are overly inflated and crazy high since the 1970s. So you have to work more to make ends meet, those reducing your freedom and purchasing power. In contrast, many other countries have a lower cost of living, those making you more free from financial burden. Hey, I like number 4. Cost of living price in America are already inflated. It. I did not know nothing about that at all. My dad didn't tell me. No, my friends tell me. It's bullshit that they got brainwashed by being told by teachers, the news, that, hey, we live in the land of the free. Bullshit, man. Kiss my ass. I didn't listen to my friend what they said. I didn't listen to what my dad said. You know, when they talk about all this positive shit about America, this a lot of negative shit about America too. So yeah, that's pretty bizarre and interesting. You know, when I look up the fear of cost of living in America, about 60% of Americans are worried about the cost of living rising up higher for paying bills, car gas, and all this bull crap at the stores too. Prices go up at the stores too. That's bizarre, you know? And that's interesting and shocking at the same time. He says, number 5, America's culture is fake, phony, plastic, and doesn't allow you to be yourself, which is the biggest inhibitor of freedom. Absolutely, to fit into a fake, phony culture, one has to be fake and phony. At least one be alien out of place, as they say, in a mad society. Only the mad are sane. If you have to be fake rather than your true self, then you aren't free. Damn. So America is indeed, corrupted and overpopulated with so many people in this country, with so many weird people in America. You're gonna have a mad, insane, psychopathic society, and people who go on mad and lose it are seen as normal. What the fuck? That's fucked up, man. That is fucked up, man. I'm happy I found Mr. Winston Wu. I'm with him, man. I talk to him like he's my master, like he's my grandmaster. And he says, number 6, America requires you that you pretend to be positive, happy, optimistic, and doing great 24/7, even if you're not. So whenever someone asks you, how are you? You are expected to respond positivity and say that you're doing great or doing good, even if you're not. Many Europeans who visit America have complained about this, but it never makes the news. So it's so fake. They say in reality life it's not great 24/7. I mean, I agree with that. I don't like how Americans have that superficial, artificial greeting towards each other when they say, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how's your day?" It feels like, for some reason, you're always obligated, you're always expected to say, "Oh, I'm doing great, I'm doing good." It doesn't even feel like you have the option, or you don't even have the choice to say, "Oh, I'm not doing great, I'm sick today. Oh, I'm not feeling good today because I'm tired, because I've been working at my job. I've been waking up early in the morning to go to school." See, many Americans, they don't even want to help each other out when someone's not having a great, positive day. They just want to pretend like everything is great, everything's good, but it's complete bullshit. And I totally agree with Mr. Winston Wu. All right, now here's another one of Mr. Winston Wu. He said, "Why you would be happier, bro? Let's find out, shall we?" Warning: these comparisons are taboo and politically incorrect and may offend some people. So people who are patriotic about America, who love America so much, like a hardcore proud American, well, guess what, man? This shit ain't for you. This shit ain't for you. Some people like this website because they feel related to it, and some people can't relate to it because they fit in the fake ass, phony ass, insane American culture. That is why. So look, he put a chart comparison about America in general versus most other countries in general. You can look this on a website and you put the social culture is fake and phony. You have to develop a fake personality to fit in. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a real social life. You can't be yourself or down to earth. This one, he said, the social culture is down to earth and authentic. You can be yourself and have fun in a good social life. You don't have to act fake or something you're not. And I like this one right here. People live to work. Life has no meaning without work. One is defined by economic function. People work to live in Europe, Latin America, and Australia. People live for experiences and adventure. I like that one. I like that. That impresses me. And I mean, you can pause the video and read it. Or you can go to Mr. Winston Wu website. And look, I like what he wrote right here. Reasons to get out of America. And put, here are reasons for Americanos to live abroad that other expat sites don't have the guts to mention for some reason. Every country has a set of pros and cons. I totally agree. I have to totally agree. The USA has clean air, landscape, national parks, high quality and infrastructure, a wide variety of consumer choices. But on the other hand, it also has the following big negative. And put right here, fake, inauthentic social culture and people, anti-social, paranoid social environment devoid of human connection, the highest mental illness rates in the world. Wow. I didn't even know that until I read Mr. Winston Wu, and he's dead right. I look up the study of numbers of mental illness rates in America. I mean, it's pretty high. It's like 60, 70%. The highest rates of depression and loneliness in the world. Meeting a woman getting dates is extremely difficult and unnatural. And he goes on to more. The highest rates of obesity and health problem. I have to agree with that. I'm starting to see more people overweight and out of shape. Cost of living and price are out of control. Healthcare costs are astronomical. Biggest prison probably in the world. Damn. The threat of turning into a fascist police state. More laws than any other country. More people in debt than any other country. Women are dominant gender and have all the power. Moral, cultural, spiritual, economic decline. Wow. And look, he puts about other countries. Contrast in most other countries. You can read it right there on the video. All right, that's interesting. People are more friendly, open, inclusive, meaning women getting dates more comes easy naturally. I like that. The social environment is relaxed, natural, and conducive to good mental health. Free things will fit and better in Europe. Cost of living is lower and more reasonable. Healthcare is either covered or affordable. Food is more natural and organic. People are more well-adjusted without inferiority complexes. Men are the dominant gender, not women. All right, I'm going to go real quick. It's been a long 18-minute video. 5 ways your life will be transformed abroad. The greatest self-help secret that America doesn't want you to know. 8 reasons why America is not the land of the free. A 4th of July special. That is interesting. Why America is not the last bastion of freedom. 13 reasons and why foreign countries, quote unquote, why foreign countries have more social, romantic, and personal freedom. Why free thinkers are happier in Europe than in America. And I like this one, what America is good for and what it isn't good for. You can find this on clicking on the link right here called Articles that he writes stuff. Why you have a better love and life beyond America. It says why America is bad for social life, dating, and mental health. The big lie. Why America is about control and conformity, not truth or freedom. And right here he put propaganda versus real life in America. Wow, look, I like that quote. America is a country that is built for doing business, not living life. And final last one. This is the best book I like right here. The Good News Gospel, Happier Bride. Why you will have a better life in love overseas. A 7-point comparison, translates of America versus abroad. Okay, informational and motivational booklet from happyabroad.com. This is the most important, enlightening, liberating booklet you will probably ever read. Open it to understand why. It's guaranteed to be unique, interesting, and one of a kind. We will tell you why fascinating, eye-opening truth that no one else will. And look, he compares 7 things, 7 interesting, cool things about America versus in other countries, except the Middle East. The Middle East countries is not a good country to live at all. Number 1, social culture and people, woman, dating and relationship, psychology, mental health, cost of living, finance and healthcare, food and health, education, school, government, and law. I mean, you could print it out. I mean, this is on the website, you know. I mean, all right, so now at least let's open up Mr. Winston Wu shirt. This is the shirt right here. HappierBro.com by Winston Wu, all cap official. Wow, the shirt is real soft. It's a soft black shirt. It's cotton, it's not silk, but it's very soft and smooth. So yeah, that's a nice shirt. HappierBro.com by Winston Wu. So yeah, very beautiful. That's for you, Mr. Winston Wu. All right. I'm signing out.